Good day, folks. In this session I will show you how easy it is to locate records and other information in our various programs. For this example I'll use the MPass program. That's our construction office software. But all of our programs include the same functionality. The first screen that you see when you open this program is a construction permit browse screen. This browse screen shows every record in the database, and as soon as you open it, it scrolls to the most recent record processed. There are 10 tabs near the top of this screen. It's the permit number tab, the block and lot tab, the site, name, ongoing inspection, tagged records, control number, certificate date, permit date, and query. Except for the query tab, the records change the sort order of the records shown or the filter applied to the records. The tagged records screen applies a filter so that you see a subset of the record that you previously tagged for special attention. In this case, there we are. The other tab that filters the records is the ongoing inspection tab. So these are the ongoing inspections that are potentially done. Let's choose pool. Those are all the pool ongoing inspections in the municipality. To search for a name, you just plug in the name in the keyboard. There we are. I put in dollar. There's Dollar Express, Dollar General. I can look for site. Let's put 360 Route 42. There's 5360 Route 42. You can see there are quite a few entries there. Next we'll try block and lot. You put in block and lot this way: 196.01/1.04. There we are, 196.01, 1.04. Let's go to control number, and we'll put in 6567. Here we are. That's 5360 Route 42. Oh, we had that one before, didn't we? Well, anyway, the fee is $132, paid $132. There's been a subcode taken out for building, electric, fire, plumbing. So building was finalized, electric was finalized, fire was finalized, plumbing was finalized, and a CA was issued. That's a pretty clean permit. Next we'll go to permit number tab, and we'll look for permit number 2008-1305. Of course, all these are loaded selections because I know there's something of interest in all of them. This is permit number 2008-1305. The permit was issued on 9/26/08. It's for an alteration. The control number is 29690. The address, the name, the block and lot. It's for a fit out. Fee of $17,827. Paid $17,827. This is marked as a potential prototype so that you will save you some effort in taking out future fit outs. REV is for if there was any review fee, it could be applied towards the price of the permit. None was taken out here. The subcodes were building, electric, fire, and plumbing. Building and electric and plumbing were all approved. Nothing was approved on fire, and there is no CA. The next thing I'd like to explore is the quick locator button. That's the green button at the top of the screen. Let's look for all the permits requiring the subcode fire to be approved. We'll put in the word FIR and do a search. These are all the permits that have a fire subcode. Next, let's look for something else. I don't know what. Let's go down the list. Tank. That's a good one. Let's look for all permits that involve tank removal. These are all the permits that involve tank removal. Let's go into one and confirm that. There we are, tank removal. Another handy aspect to our programs is the mapping feature. Here we have the record at 122 Gulfview Drive, highlighted. If we press the map button, it brings up a map showing 122 Gulfview Drive. We can get a satellite view by pressing that button. Now let's enlarge that all the way. There, we have a view, not quite all the way. There's a nice view of 122 Gulfview Drive. This browse screen also allows us to keep track of violations, as you can see from this highlighted record. There is a violation against this property. There was also a planning and zoning action, but that has been deemed satisfied. This addendum is to show you some of the features that have been added since the original recording was made. First of all, you can see up here that we have the associated planning and zoning activity shown on the left for each permit. As we go up, we'll see that zoning and planning activity changes. Those are all actions for a block and lot for which these permits were being issued. Now, if I were to take a look at this last permit, and I look up here, admittedly this is a very old application, but we're just playing around. That's a single-family dwelling at Pussy Willow Court, and we can view the details of that. We'll print it and show the financial status. So this is the report. You can see the title, Single Family Dwelling, Pussy Willow Court. Number 3, applicant, owner, some facts that we never put in, financial status. This is the application log, that's any correspondence related to it. Review, inspection status, it was inspected on 11/1/1106. No other activity noted. Approvals and requirements, requires an access permit, approval of Public Works Department, and tree removal permit. So after we consider this, we can give a status for that particular permit. So we'll clear the field and we'll say we're satisfied. The next thing I'd like to show you involves plan reviews. If you look up here, you'll see the electric indicator is in black, building is in black, building is in black. Electric is in red, electric is in red. If we were to take a look at the review status of this record, we'll see that nothing has been entered. So we'll enter something. We'll put Alberto, and we'll make him a pass. And for fire, we'll put in Andy, I think is good for fire. Make him a pass. And we'll save it. Electric and fire are both in black. Now, you may have noticed that when we're into review status, we have some blanks down here. If you really want to do a full report, then you would add a report for each of the subcodes down there. I think that's all as far as new features go. Maybe there's something else. Ah, there is. Look at this. We have an assessor field. The assessor code, that's the block and lot. Amount, we're going to do 500 added assessment, 5,000 added assessment. Mark it as AA and save it. Down here, barely see it, AA. It's good enough for the assessor. Thanks for listening. I hope we have convinced you of the merit of using the browse first approach to programming.